Hey bitches. Crimson, you know what to say. What do we say on this channel?
Hey bitches!
Okay, can you say it without being scared of me? Okay, you clearly don't watch my videos. Hey bitches. So, today I'm here with my aunt slash uncle, today uncle, Crimson, and actually, you want me to call you like he or she for this video? What are you feeling like today?
Honestly, you know what? Let's go with they. They is always a nice safe ground.
So, if I slip up, don't murder me, because I am used to calling you a she. Anyway, so they suggested that we kind of do this video. My aunt suffers from a very serious condition called boomerism. Now, this very serious condition can affect literally anyone of any age, and unfortunately, my aunt over here is plagued by it. So we're gonna test them. We're gonna see if they know any slang. Mind you, we're gonna be talking about quote-unquote Zoomer slang and gay slang, but a lot of these aren't necessarily from the Zoomer generation. A lot of these have been coined maybe years ago or from other communities, such as the Black community. So it's important that we know where these words come from, but I just wanted to have fun with it and kind of see like how much quote-unquote slang and internet culture my aunt is aware of. So I hope we're all cool with that.
Totally. And you know what? Just hearing you say they, just use she.
I guess we can just start. So we're gonna start very easy. We had a conversation about this. What does cap mean? When I say no cap, what does that mean?
Okay, so when I hear Cap, the first thing I think of is Captain America.
Off to a great start.
But I have... But no, when I originally started seeing Cap, I would see it as an no cap. And so my mind went here is like, oh, then there's no capacity limit, maybe? But I think I have figured out that no cap means no lie. Or like, we're not lying.
So, use it in a sentence.
Your witch hat is awesome, no cap.
That's a okay. This is a very good start.
I'm learning.
So yeah, no cap just kind of means like for real, like the truth, like the statement is true, like you know, no lie, basically. Very easy to get behind. Let's move on to the next one.
Damn, bitch, that dress be ugly, Cap. Is that possible? Is that like a psych?
I guess. I've never heard someone use it that way, but yeah. It's just, what you have to understand about, like, internet culture is that a lot of things are very hard to understand because they're so situational, and there's not always a direct translation for these things. You just have to understand, like, when you use these things and what, like, the basic meaning of it is. You know what I mean? So, there's no, like, dictionary that's like, this equals this in every scenario, because that's not gonna happen.
Gotcha. So dicks out for Harambe. Gotcha.
Okay, that is literally from like 6 years ago. We're not gonna do that. Rest in peace though.
Okay, what you got for me next?
Okay, pressed.
Okay, I know this one. Pressed is like, sorry, I'm remembering it here from the way that my brain puts it together. Pressed would be like squeezed, so they're being pressured. So, like, if somebody's pressed, they're stressed about something.
Kind of. It's more so used to indicate that someone is angry or really upset by something.
Oh,
it's usually used in a very petty context, like, why the fuck are you pressed? Like, why does this bother you? It's usually used in, like, confrontations, basically.
Like... Okay, like, I get it. So, like, an emo kid here is just like, why the fuck are you so pressed? Like, why the fuck are you so depressed about this thing?
It doesn't need to signify depression or sadness. It's usually used to signify anger or jealousy or anything that is within like that area of emotion, basically.
Okay, it's like, okay, I messaged you, 5 minutes after I said I would. Why are you so pressed?
Yeah, like if I'm giving you shit, like why did you ignore me? And you're like, why the fuck are you pressed? I replied like 5 minutes later, like you can chill. Basically, yeah, like why are you angry?
I see it. Okay, I can respect the petty.
Let's use pressed in a sentence.
Okay, I rezzed out this thing. I know you don't like it, but you have my edit rights. Why are you so pressed?
Yeah, that's not wrong. Yeah. I mean, okay.
Cool, I'm gonna learn how to be hip.
No one says hip, unless you're talking about your actual hip. When someone says mood, like just the word mood.
When something is, like, agreeable, or it's just like, these chairs are the best chairs ever, period. You could respond with mood. As in, like, I agree. Are the worst fucking thing since my ex-boyfriend. You could also emphasize here, like, you could be like, mood. Like, oh my gosh, that is a whole thing.
Okay, you're not wrong. But for example, the way that I use it is, like, imagine like a video of like a toddler throwing a tantrum, and you're like, mood. Like, I wish I could do this. Like, I relate to this child. Like, it's something that I can sympathize with, and it relates to me very heavily. A gorilla throwing its like shit around, and someone commented like mood, like mood, same. You know, like.
Nice.
Again, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Next up, we have snatched. What does snatched mean?
I want to thank RuPaul, and I want to thank the Academy, because I think I got this one. Snatched means like you have the best version of a thing. Like, if your body is snatched, or if her wig is snatched, it's like the coolest thing. For the longest time, I thought it meant I'm envious of this thing because I want to snatch it from them. Her body is snatched. Like, her body is excellent.
But yeah, basically, snatched is usually like a very good thing to say, like, that body is snatched, but it can also be used in a way of like, I'm gonna snatch your wig, which is like not a good thing.
Wait a minute, but if somebody says they're gonna snatch my wig, they're gonna take my wig. That's not very nice.
But yeah, like, bitch, your body looks snatched. It's usually a compliment. So that's pretty good.
Low-key shade.
Low-key shade. No, let's talk about the word wig. What does wig mean?
Okay. Wig, as far as I understand it, is the hair on your head. I've not heard it in any other context.
No.
That's a thing I know.
So you don't know what wig means?
It's hair that you put on your head.
Yes, but no. Like, that's not what we're talking about today.
Okay.
Like, on paper you are correct, but not, like, in this situation. Wig is a phrase used to refer to something that is amazing. It refers to the idea that what you saw was so amazing and incited so much shock in you that your wig flew off.
Wig, okay.
Wig, did you just say wig?
Yes.
I know, wig. I feel that already.
What is wig? What is wig?
No, it's not your language, it's just for us.
I could say, you show up in like an outfit on my runway, and I could be like, wig, like, snatched wig. My wig is all the way in Guatemala. Like, it just flew the fuck off my head. That's how shocked and amazed I am at you.
Okay. This is so good here that, like, my wig is in Antarctica.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's a very good example. Yeah. Okay. Go off.
You are going on a rant. Typically, speaking about the positive and negatives here, typically it's usually like, go off queen. Like, go off on this rant. I agree with you. But I think it could also be used negatively, correct?
Yeah, but okay, so basically, go off usually means like keep doing what you're doing. Like, yes, queen, go off, like keep doing what you're doing, you're slaying, period, whatever. But it can also be used in a very sarcastic way, or like a very like, you're wrong, but like, you know, keep doing you, I guess, kind of way. So you, like, for example, we could be sitting here talking about whether or not like the earth is flat, and you could be like, yeah, the earth is flat, and I'd be like, you're wrong, but go off, I guess. Like, you're stupid, but like, sure. What's a stan?
Oh, okay. This is a hard one for me. Because as far as I understood here, a stan is just a fan of somebody, but I feel like it could also be used as a verb, like, I stan cheese.
You stan cheese. Okay. You could have used like anything else.
I probably do.
Okay. I mean, it's usually not used in that way, but yeah.
If I were a fan of Ariana Grande.
Okay.
I could stan Ariana Grande, right? But I mean, I'm not. I don't dislike her, but you know what I mean.
You heard it here, kids. Crimson hates Ariana. Just remember that. Okay. So stan is also a verb. Like, I stan Lady Gaga. Like, I love her to like such fucking extreme levels where like I would literally die for that bitch.
Is that from the Eminem song?
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. People that call themselves stans are not just regular fans. Like, it's one thing to be like, oh, well, I like Ariana. Like, you know, she's cute. I like her music. I think she's pretty. But it's one thing to like have her as like your background on everything, and to like, I don't know, like that's like stan behavior. If that makes sense.
Ah, I see. So I could say I stan Club Zero.
Shameless self-promo, but yeah.
Absolutely shameless.
Okay, so what does tea mean? This should be very easy for you.
Ooh, yes. Tea can be like spill the tea, as in spill the truth, or tell your truthful opinion about something.
Okay, but what else does it mean?
There's more?
It means like gossip, basically.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's gossip.
Truthful opinion is...
Yeah, no, like,
Gotcha.
When I say, have you heard the tea on, I don't know, like, Ariana Grande, since we're talking about her today, like, that could mean that, like, she's in drama, so, like, controversy, like, have you heard what she did?
It's like, have you heard the tea? I heard Crimson was wearing Leluca heads.
So, I wanna...
Talks about genus all the time, and yeah, sorry.
You don't even know how to pronounce genus, like, that's tea, actually.
Hey, yeah, well, I don't work for them anymore, so next question.
Okay, that is tea, that is actual tea. That is tea. So, I want to give you, like, a sentence. Translate the sentence for me, okay? Your flop era is low-key serving.
I'm imagining in this particular scenario, somebody took a picture of, like, themselves in sweats and or, like, last year's fashion or some shit. And their hair is a little bit messed up here. But, honestly, they look amazing. There's just something about the picture and something about what they did to where the whole thing is a look. The whole thing looks amazing. So the flop era would be like, you made a bad call in terms of fashion. This should not have worked. Low key would be like, I don't understand why it's not immediately obvious. And serving would be like, it's doing the job. It's accurate. It's getting 5 stars.
The way that I would use this is, so era is something that is very frequently used on social media culture, again pertaining to people with a following. So if we look at celebrities such as...
Oh, okay, that's why I don't understand.
So if we look at singers, for example, let's take... So Katy Perry, she had her album Witness in 2017, where she shaved her head blonde and like she released a few songs that like underperformed on paper. So at the time they weren't well received, like her actions or her music, even though they were good. So someone could come and say like, this is underappreciated and it's not as good as it should be, but I'm kind of living for it. Oh, actually no. People considered Art Pop, which is my favorite Lady Gaga album, to be a flop at the time, which is why it's also called Art Flop, which I disagree with. But like, it just means that something is like underappreciated, but I'm here for it, I'm living for it. But also, the word era, which obviously signifies like a time period, is also abused on the internet. So, for example, you could say if you've been banned off Facebook or like if you've been suspended, you could be like, I'm in my jail era right now.
Because we all know that I have such a following. I have like 5 friends on Facebook. I'm basically a...
Bitch, shut the fuck up. You're in controversy like every 2 weeks. Like, do not talk to me about that.
Just because
you're copying me. Can you not copy me like for 3 seconds? Jeez.
Well, why wouldn't I copy you though? Because like, have you seen you? Your flop era is low-key serving.
It is low-key. I would say that I'm a flop era right now. Actually, that's a very accurate statement. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being in this video. I know you probably have some boomer things to attend to, such as knitting or mowing the lawn or yelling at kids to get off your lawn.
Yep, I need to renew my AARP.
I don't know what that is, but we're gonna move on from that. So. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something today. I hope you feel a little more youthful. If you say the word hip, I will ban you off my channel. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments that you're a real ass bitch.
To be square.
Let me know in the comments that you're a real ass bitch, which lets me know that they've reached the end of the video. And like, if you know any slang terms that you want to talk about in the comments, let me know. And yeah, bye bitches.
Ooh. Yeah, if anybody wants to ask me anything also for about slang, leave it in the comments here because I will happily answer on Adore's Discord server. Bye!